So in this series, we're now into the ebb and flow of the lecture. We're looking at basically, from day to day, week to week, how do things actually pan out? And so realize that we have both asynchronous and synchronous ideas going on. That asynchronous means that you are watching these lectures and doing this practice homework on your own time. And then synchronous is when we're in class and we're actually talking more in depth about concepts because of questions, or more in depth about problems, again because of a question-driven format. So in terms of the assignments, realize that we have these different headings. I know I've already stated it once, but I think it's reinforcement is good here. That that within assignments we have video lectures with the blue headings, practice homework, which is in red, and then we have extra help homework videos, which are linked in purple. And so that's just to give us this extra help. And while I'll be specific within the announcements as far as what is coming your way, realize that we would have to go to our assignments link within that top left-hand corner to access, the actual assignments. Check out chapter 14 or module 14 to look at, what's offered within this assignment. And so we always have learning objectives. Here we're getting into rates of reactions and things of that nature. I always like a little music, so that's just to get us going with maybe a little Duran Duran there. And then we end up with, looking at the different parts of the assignment. Part 1, which is lecture 1, we see that blue heading, and then we see the chapter 14 and the sections associated with that lecture. Below the lecture video, we see our practice homework in red, from 27 up to 45 there. And so those are homework problems that are directly related to the lecture that was just presented. So hopefully we have good success with that. But if we don't, right, we can always go back to the lecture video for insight to help us with a particular problem. Or if we have a sense of the section, we go down to the purple links and then click one of these. Let's say I'm having a problem with the rate expressions from data. I can click that link.
This
and
is
it'll take
number
me to a
44
video
in
to help
chapter
me out
13, and chapter number 4
with that particular problem. And so it walks through the different ways that can we have it. So basically mini lectures for these little videos that we can find then in those purple links. And so each part of that chapter or module is split. I tend to throw music in when I can. I think music is a great way to just take a break, get some coffee, stretch out, and get you ready for the next video segment. And then we have lecture 2 in blue there. We then see the red with that homework assignment for that lecture 2, and then some helpful, in this case, one video with integrated rate laws in purple. And so that's how the assignments are broken down. You're not going to get all of this in one session. Some of these chapters, these modules are quite large, so this will be broken down from lecture to lecture, week to week, as far as it goes. These lectures, videos at different times, so sometimes you'll see a lot more videos, sometimes less. Once we're done with the module, at the very bottom of the module, we find there are then hard problems to do, like problems that are going to really test your mettle. These are problems that bring more than one concept together within the question, and that's definitely the level that we're looking for, as far as that type of excellence. So we'll find that concepts within a chapter, even though they're singular, we can then bring them together at the end of the chapter with that understanding. And so that's what we find at the very end of the chapter with those red practice questions. And then in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see there's another link to the lecture notes, in this case for Module 14, and that's just a transcript of the videos. So all the videos that we have in this module then have, kind of one transcript, which is not the audio of the video. It's just the writing down of the notes and the problem solvings and things of that nature that you can find there. So that would be our Module 14 lecture notes access. Remember, we talked about that already, that you could access that through course materials as well and live lecture notes. So that's how the assignments will be broken down in terms of those blue headings for video lectures, red headings for practice homework, purple headings for extra help in homework videos. As far as like our ebb and flow in class, basically before each class, or you could say after each class, there's going to be an assignment. And that assignment is going to be detailed through the announcements as far as, the particular module and the particular lecture and practice homework that you need to do for the next class. So I'll be assigning a video lecture, practice homework prior to class, and then we meet in class, and then we go over the problems that we have with the video lecture. If we have problems with concepts, we talk about those. If we have specific problems, then we get into the practice homework. And basically, you just ask away. So please come prepared with questions. We will be doing that every Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 1:10 to 2 on Teams. And so basically, we will have those sessions recorded. So if you're looking for a video recap of the class, then you can always go through Teams to get that video recap. Or I will also be posting, again, that transcript of the class within the class question and answer folder within course materials, which we covered in the earlier video. So that's pretty much how our virtual class will work. I look forward to meeting you all soon.